Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims info/thoughts video. So we got a little bit of talk about the console version of The Sims 4, as well as more info on seasons. This is going to be mostly winter themed, so after that very long video yesterday, we can chill out with this one. But to quickly talk about the console version, Parenthood and Kids Room stuff were officially announced today to be coming to consoles next week, on June 19th, so yep, the leak was right, and not really to my surprise whatsoever. These packs keep leaking on consoles over and over again. I did mention Laundry Day stuff and Get Together in the previous video too, but no news on them yet. Hopefully they'll both be out within the next couple of months. And now moving on to season, Sim George just basically wowed my eyeballs with a few different gifs of Granite Falls in winter. And actually this first one might already be my favorite because, yeah, like, it just looks so nice with the snow falling. It reminds me of Skyrim for some reason, even though Skyrim probably couldn't get any more of a polar opposite in terms of art style compared to The Sims 4. But yeah, it just looks so amazing even though we don't have snow depth. And there's even like the depth of field adding to it with the background being blurred a little bit. Normally I hate that and have a mod to get rid of it. But here it actually looks okay. I'm actually starting to adjust to the depth of field a little bit more though, because I actually did leave it in for the finale of my Cats and Dogs Let's Play near the end. No spoilers, but yeah, you'll see it sometime next week. The next GIF we have here is of the Granite Falls statue with the blizzard still going, and yeah, I'm really glad that Sim George still appreciates Granite Falls. I think this world is very underrated. He says that Outdoor Retreat was the first game pack, and we have learned a lot since releasing it. Selva Dorada has stolen the limelight from Granite Falls, but Granite Falls is still such a beautiful world, and yeah, I need to definitely go on a winter vacation here in my season's Let's Play. It's gotta happen. Like, as much as I love Granite Falls, I'm still really surprised by how awesome it looks here. And then we have one interior shot from within a cabin in Granite Falls, and you can see the snow falling outside. It's just like, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. It's so nice. Like, even when you're just inside sheltering yourself from the weather, it's just like, oh man, like, seriously, like, this is why I love this season's expansion so much. Like, it just adds so much more depth to the game, both from a visual and gameplay standpoint. It just puts this fresh coat of paint on the whole game, and it's especially helpful, especially considering that these packs always come out like a few years after the base game releases, and it just refreshes the whole game and makes it fun again. It's going to be so much fun just re-exploring each and every world released with The Sims 4 so far, and seeing how they are in each season. Sim George also confirmed that some gifts surrounding San Myshuno are in the works, so yeah, really looking forward to seeing that as well. I've already mentioned before that sometimes when I'm playing the Fashion District and I'm just watching the trains go by, I just think, oh man, like, this would look even better with rain. So yeah, especially with the rain, I really want to see what San Myshuno looks like with that. And now moving on to some SimGuru Q&A, we do have something that is related to the vacation destination. So Zistel asked about whether we can celebrate holidays while on vacation, and yes, we actually can. He even shows that we can recreate Dia de los Muertos in Selva Dorada if we wanted to. He uses the tradition's remembrance, which is kind of interesting, so you can basically have a funeral of sorts, spooky spirit, wear costumes, tell stories, and invite guests. And yeah, Coco, that's a pretty great movie, that's for sure. And should definitely go subscribe to Zistel. She has her own YouTube channel, and she makes some really great content, and her thumbnails are just on point. Definitely my favorite, and so much better than mine, so I will link her channel in the video description below. SimGuru Emery confirms that if you do not have a thermostat inside your Sim's house, it'll either be cool or warm inside, but it won't be lethal. Still might not be comfy though, so your Sim might appreciate some heating and cooling tech. And that's good. That's pretty much what I was expecting, so it's not absolutely mandatory, but definitely helps. SimGuru Emery confirms that unfortunately the calendar does not show upcoming festivals, as those are surprises when you live in San Myshuno. I don't know, it's too bad. I would have preferred that to be changed because, yeah, there's just so many times where I'm playing the game and I'm in the middle of doing something and then it's just like, oh, GeekCon is on, but I don't really care too much because I already have a plan set, and then I don't usually want to change that most of the time, so yeah, it's kind of too bad. In regards to the gardening overhaul, SimGuru Grant says that he recommends we start from level 0 gardening skill, much more rewarding and fun that way. Yeah, that definitely makes me intrigued as to what it is that's going to happen. Like, are there going to be new abilities for reaching certain levels of the gardening skill? I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out. And by the way, I have been getting some questions about when the next game update is going to drop, and I'm 99% sure it's going to be on Tuesday, because that's how it was with Cats and Dogs. Even though usually patch day is the Thursday, with the expansions, at least with Cats and Dogs anyways, I can't remember when the update dropped for City Living, but with Cats and Dogs, yeah, it definitely was on a Tuesday because that expansion pack also released on a Friday. So I don't suggest getting your hopes up for the update coming out this Thursday. So for those of you wondering whether Halloween is going to be included in Seasons, Grant says nope. And yeah, that's the final nail in the coffin there. I wasn't expecting it anyways, especially since they've been kind of avoiding answering that question, but still kind of interesting that trick-or-treating, at least with the aspect of Sims coming to you for trick-or-treats, is still in the pack. I don't know how that's going to work then. Is that going to be a tradition? I'm guessing so. I'm not sure how it would work any other way. Grant also mentions what he wants to do for his next poll, and it's to pit farming against other ideas. He has a hunch that it won't do well relative to other things, but we'll see. And I agree. I mean, I love farming. I've already expressed many times in the past that I want it pretty badly, but I'll still admit that I think it could potentially lose to University and a tropical island destination if they did make that a full expansion pack. I don't think, well, I don't know, it might like tie with witches or something, because it feels like for every person like me who appreciates the occults, there's like 5 who absolutely despise them, so I don't know about that. Farming could maybe beat witches, but I don't know. Yeah, farming I think is still a fairly popular idea, but there's lots of demand for universities, so I think whatever is included in the poll, if university's in it, it's just gonna win by a decent amount at least. Kind of like how laundry won the community stuff hack vote by quite a bit when it was pitted against some other ideas like off the grid. And to bring this back to winter before the very end of this video, I do want to mention one other thing from BB Team North on Reddit, and they confirmed that dogs can play in the snow, so that's pretty cute. I can't wait to see that in action, but yeah, there we go. There's another reason to be excited about winter in The Sims 4. And that wraps up another Sims info/thoughts video. So let me know in the comments section below what you think about all the stuff that I talked about in this video, including whether you're going to be getting Parenthood and Kids Room stuff on consoles next week. But I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!